site of their city was chosen by the gods. They were led there by an eagle. They found a nest strewn with bones, the place of the cactus and the stone, Tenochtitlan. The first Europeans to see it were awestruck.
When we saw the city built in the water and that straight and level causeway leading to Tenochtitlan, we were astounded. These great buildings rising from the water, all made of stone, seemed like a city made by a sorcerer.
In the marshes outside the city, the Aztecs raised gardens. In this environment, 7,500 feet up, they could not grow all the food they needed. Yet their markets were full of produce.
They sell honey, wax, and tortillas, gold and silver, lead and tin, embroidered goods and slaves.
All this wealth was generated by one activity: war. The Aztecs forced tribute from every land they conquered. Armor, jewels, and the elite food, chocolate. 32,000 bushels of cacao beans arrived each year to be drunk by the city's nobility and priests. Aztec recipes mixed chocolate with honey and nuts, chilies, and blood. To maintain this vast robber empire, they needed to nurture warriors. Children were expected to fend for themselves and faced tough discipline. Disobedient girls were made to inhale chili smoke. Boys were pierced with cactus spikes. The Aztecs renewed their world by fire and kept the sun in the sky with blood. Their gods demanded human sacrifices to ensure the continuity of life. The Aztecs fought to take captives whose blood would feed the gods. Prisoners knew their fate. Death was considered an honor.
There is nothing like death in war, nothing like flowery death so precious to the giver of life. My heart yearns for it.
To inaugurate their great temple, some say 80,000 were killed.
After the sacrifice, all well smeared with human blood, all the young men and women dressed up in garlands and danced to the beat of the tambour.
The piles of skulls were a warning to their enemies and made the Aztec Empire one of the fastest growing states in the world.